We're live, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate it. Myra Dillahunty, hello, how you doing today? Joe Berlin, how you doing, brother? Appreciate the like. Appreciate the thumbs up. Kevin Scott, what's going on? Sterling Nutrition, reporting for duty. All right. Shalom, shalom. Harley Green, what's going on? Devil Dog, what's going on? All right, man. Corey, what's up? Ken Folk, Nose Little One, how you doing? G Dog, what's up? What's up? Shalom. Well, let's go ahead and get started. All right, man. Glad to be here, man. Highland Hills in the house. What's up, Mark Douglas? Mark, okay. Harley Green. All right. So, writings on the wall, guys. I'm going to get into it. Um, the GPS system has been off in a lot of countries. Not intentionally. They're saying it's being blocked. Israel's saying that they're getting hit so bad that it's pretty much the whole Middle East is out, and it's spontaneous. Vanessa Stabile, how you doing? So it's also, I mean, it's in different countries, man. So this thing is hot. This thing is hot now. Uh, Russia's military base got attacked in Syria. Israel did it. Israel got some F-35s from us. They can refuel it midair, and they can make it do what it do. So basically, the Middle East, Turkey just got their S-400s from Russia. So everybody's upgraded from the 200 and the 300. Now they're on the S-400. S-400 is supposed to be bad, man. And that may be part of what Russia used to jam all the signals. I think it has that capability. And so the GPS, the basically it's putting you in the wrong place. I don't know how many countries have been affected, but that is a hot button issue that is very serious. So that is a weapon of this party that's getting kicked off. Yeah, so I haven't, I've used my GPS here lately, and I think mine was on, but I mean, yep, exactly. Exactly, Devil Dog. Turkey's on the B side. If y'all want to know what that means, you got to go watch my other videos. I used to break it down. So they have fully switched sides, even though they're supposed to be a NATO country. Oh, and Germany has switched sides. Germany has switched sides. China is deploying their military to Europe, in joint ventures with Germany. So Germany is with Russia and China. Oh, I didn't see that. And Turkey's flipped. So L 1978. All right, how you doing? So so that's bad. That's bad. Um, this thing is not looking good. It is not looking good. Um, the lights went out in New York, right? And they're still trying to come up with a reason as to what they think may have happened in Manhattan. The lights went out in Manhattan, and it was first it started out something like 40 million people without power, and it probably, man, shoo, 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 it's probably way higher than that, Jay. But I mean, it's back on now. But it was a test. People got stuck in elevators. People got stuck on the subway. people got just stuck in the dark. I mean, nothing. The subway ain't running. You know, New York is not the place where you want to be in the SHTF situation. Plum Island doing testing. Oh, Plum Island doing some testing, huh? Yeah. Another thing that's happening that I observe is guys, a lot of illnesses are getting in through the border. A lot of sicknesses. Um, they say dengue fever, and it's getting spread because now the immigrants aren't rushing the border anymore. They're flying them in, and it's getting spread all over the country. All over the country. Another thing, the hurricane Barry, it was downgraded to a tropical storm again after it hit New Orleans, but New Orleans had already flooded, so it went north. It went north. So they said it's dumping water. Well, they said this: it's followed the course of like the Mississippi River, and it's probably going to go up to Chicago, is what I heard, and dump water, and then that water is going to come back downstream. The Mississippi is already flooded, and it's going to end up back in New Orleans again. So these things are. Dark Wolf, what's up? What's up? Reporting for duty. All right. Um, so that's what we're looking at, guys. Hello, Brenda Anthony. The Exodus is coming. I was reading in Isaiah, and it talked about how he was going to stir up the Medes against them. The Medes and the Persians, that's Iran. It talked about how Babylon, it would be pools of water, and the homes weren't going to be habitable anymore. I'm like, man, that's what's happening now. Whether it's, you know what I'm saying, who knows the reason why it's happening right now, or who's behind it, but it was already prophesied to happen. So at the end of the day, it's God's will. It's God's doing. So yeah, because they're saying that they're using dew, they're steering the storms, they're using harp, they're using all kind of stuff. So if that's the case, that would be the devil doing it. But the devil don't know that you just playing into the hand. This is what God said was going to happen anyway. So you just bringing about, what was supposed to happen. So you're being allowed to do it like that. So it's deep, guys. It's deep. So they're saying that this with the GPS thing that's happening. They're saying the party is imminent. It's just a matter of time. The party is imminent now. And then the other thing is Walmart. I had already saw a post from someone in Arizona posting signs in the canned goods section saying they're expecting a food shortage from starting July the 2nd to last through August. Okay? Now, I was watching the following Joshua video, and he just happened to go in the store. He's in Arkansas somewhere. They had the same signs. He showed the row. A lot of canned goods was missing. It weren't filled. Oh man, oh man, food shortage. We, we won't, in America's current condition, if we were to fight a war with an outside enemy, we're not in good shape. A lot of them missing in Indiana. Mm. We're not in good shape. Our police, firefighters, and EMS are going to be taxed with the flood, with the fires, with the earthquakes, with the volcanoes. Our system is going to be taxed heavily. So we're not in a position to put up the best fight against these enemies, and a lot of our quote unquote allies are backing out on us. They're backing out. A lot of the NATO nations backing out. The go-to guys in the European Union, a lot of those guys are backing out. They designed it like this, guys. They designed it like this. So I had to go through all. I didn't go through all of Isaiah, but I went through like from chapter 1. It's interesting because he was prophesying back and forth. And I think over in Isaiah 14, talks about how he's going to destroy it, and nobody's going to go around building cities like that on the land. God doesn't like, he really doesn't like the city type structure. Nah, too many times he talks about how he's going to destroy the city. Yeah. So, yeah, things are heating up, guys. Things are heating up. The financial system, the stock market is broken records. It's like the last two times it's opened. It's broken records, new highs, all three. The Dow, the NASDAQ, and I mean, they're just breaking records, man. It's unbelievable. Bennett Racing Team, 76. What's going on, brother? Well, so it's right here. Now, also in Isaiah, I don't remember which chapter, maybe it was 12 or 13. It sounds like Luke 21. We're talking about the sun and the moon won't give her light and stuff like that. Oh, except he give her a more. Oh, been the racing team. That's all a distraction. It's all a distraction. Come on, man. It's all a distraction. They're getting ready to do the alien disclosure. The Pope has already come out, so it's already church doctrine about quote unquote aliens. They already made that a few years back, so it's already on the quote unquote church books on what to do, how to handle the situation with the aliens. Um, they're about to do disclosure. They're about to let us know that these are the Nephilim guys. Remember, the false comes first. This is not the Messiah. These beings are here. The bad ones are revealed first, and then the good comes and destroys those. So, but the whole world, whose names are not written in the book of life, they're gonna be in wonder. They're gonna be in awe after the knowledge, the power, the sophistication of these beings. It always happens like it seems like when the Nibiru is in the atmosphere. I'm buffering. Wow. Yeah. So yep. This is the man. The you see the planets, the extra planets and different stars and stuff showing up in the solar system. It might short circuit the sun and the moon. That may be how it happens. But one thing about it, yeah, I'm feeling good, man. Feeling real good. It's just it's heavy, bro. The information is heavy that I'm trying to lay out. It's really heavy, bro. Because these maps that I've been seeing for probably over 10 years now, maybe closer to 16 years. Appreciate you checking on me, man. Maybe closer to 16 years where half of the U.S. is underwater. That may be about to happen right now. When this water goes up there and drop it on Illinois and come back down, they said, they used to say the Mississippi was split in half, but it may, because the levees on all the dams and stuff up there on the river, they're already full. They drop that extra water, man. Water may start bursting. So this may be that. Michigan. I think Michigan may get invaded, bro. I'm not sure. As far as from the flood, I think it's pretty safe from the flood. But yeah. And see, this would be the perfect time, man, to bring in the United Nations. Be like, oh, we need to help. When the United Nations come in, they take the guns. That's the first thing they do. Wow. And where are you again, Myra? Man, they're if the United Nations come in, or if the National Guard or somebody come in, or if they put us under martial law curfew, they're gonna take the guns. Oh, Indiana, okay. Yeah, they're gonna take the guns. And then it's already gonna be a food shortage. That's why this information was so heavy. That's why it's so heavy. And then the World Mars 3 is already getting started. It's already happening. We're in no shape right now. Yeah. We're in no shape right now to be in the Mars, to lead the Mars at that, because, like I said, all of our allies are backing out. I don't believe Michigan is going to flood. I don't think that. But I think there are other plans for Michigan. Nowhere is going to be safe. In Michigan, Mark Douglas? I knew there's some in Arizona and Nevada and Paleo Hebrew and Coptic writings down there. 100 people supposed to move to Mars? Oh, it's more than that trying to get out of here. They are already accepting, what is it? Something like for 23 million, you can get a ticket to the space station. You can go to the space station. And then they'll probably open up the moon next. And then I'm sure they have underwater facilities. Oh, they're finna try to get away, man. They know what's going on. We already know they have underground facilities. They may have underwater facilities as well. And then you can fly to the space station and probably to the moon. So it's heavy, man. The information is heavy, man. Because they've been testing, taking down the social media. They took down Twitter. They took down, different social medias in a lot of areas. And they took down the cable. They took down. These are tests. Tests. Or what if it all goes down like for real, for real? I mean, they're coming. That means they're coming. Yeah, I told someone today, someone I had been telling for months now, probably over a year, the things that were about to come, you should start stacking up at least on canned goods or something. I talked to her today. every time, again, she was like, oh, I'm going to start doing this. It's been a whole year. You ain't started yet? You've been supposed to been starting every weekend. Okay. This is serious now, guys. 1928. It's a song by Aaron Neville called, I think that's what it's called, 1928. But he was singing about Louisiana. He's talking about how they're trying to wash us away. 6 feet of water in the streets of Evangeline. He said, some people got lost in the flood. Shalom, John Murray. Yeah, some people made it out all right. Never really think about it, man. But I just saw a video, man, and it's houses up to the rooftops, just underwater. And I thought about Isaiah, pools of water, pools of water, uninhabitable houses. The Mede's coming, guys. Iran. Separation ain't no joke. They say everybody who's found gonna be thrust through. Yeah, yeah. So, yeah. Thinking the government will come and save them. Government is gonna be so taxed, and the government workers are gonna be worried about their own family. They bringing in the foreigners. They bringing in the people with accents, military from. They bringing in the UN. These people don't like Americans anyway, quote unquote Americans. Yeah, that's what I heard. If the Fed didn't cut the rates, the stock market will crash this month. I'm wondering if we're gonna really fight in the Mars, or if it's gonna get so bad that in a brief moment we surrender. You know, who knows how much more flooding it's gonna be, man. It's gonna be some. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. It's gonna be some more. The crops didn't get planted. That they're not gonna be making it to the market. Walmart is already announcing that to expect shortages. Man, a lot of companies are laying off. The information is heavy, guys. This is heavy. The reality of it is setting in. Man, CT Rock, do I think a big one to hit California? It's been something like 40,000 earthquakes and aftershocks since July 4th in California and along that. So something, man, they used to say California would, the big one would break it off and it'll go into the ocean. And that's possible. It is possible. So volcanoes are erupting. Earthquakes are happening, not just in the United States, all around the world. You know, so it's gonna be tough, guys. Remember the fish. The fish already died off. Um, Birds dropped dead, and then the water is toxic in the Gulf of Mexico, from Texas all the way to Florida. In Texas, remember when the oil well explosion happened and President O put chlorexit in there and the ocean floor was cracked and all kind of gases were coming up, making people sick, giving people cancer. It's a dead zone in the ocean on the Texas side. They warn people don't get in the water. Don't get in the water. As you get to like Mississippi, all their beaches are closed. Some type of bacteria they have. All of their beaches are closed. Oh, gas barge collision. Wow. And then as you get to Florida, they got blue-green algae and then they got flesh-eating bacteria. Flesh-eating bacteria. So that is, yeah, in Florida. And that it is bad. It is, man, it is bad. So the water is bad from Texas to Florida in the Gulf. And then both coasts are having problems. You got the earthquakes and still fires on the west and stuff. And then on the east, I mean, they're catching a lot of the rain. We're not in any shape. We're not in fighting shape, guys. We're not in fighting shape. So what else? Anything on you guys' minds? 'Cause, this is heavy, man. It's all sinking in, and it's sinking in like it feels like it's going to be soon. It feels like it's going to be soon. Not, I mean, I'm not talking like 5 months out. Now, see, that's also a problem. Either that's propaganda or disinformation, because now they're saying it's up to 750,000 people are going to sign up to storm Area 51. You're not going to storm the military. And if you do, you're being led by foreign agents. And but it's to take your eye off the real key, the real ball. I mean, they're getting ready to do the alien disclosure thing anyway. They're getting ready to tell us that the ETs are already here. And they may tell us that they are our gods and we should worship them. Or they should teach us, they're going to teach us the real way to worship, like they always do, every time they come down. So, anyway, guys, it's just the information is real heavy. Real heavy. Along with the cryptocurrencies, the Libra, which is the Facebook crypto. Yeah, of course they said that. The military, man, they're not playing. You can't storm the military. And it's just real heavy right now. It's real heavy. Because any day now, and the police are going to be taxed too hard. You'll see crime skyrocket immediately. It's just, yeah, man, it's tough right now. Because I can see it coming. That's why it's so tough. I can understand it. I can digest it. I can see it's not something you look forward to, you know. It's already coming. Most people aren't gonna know what hit them. Yeah, it's all going to hell. Yeah, it's heavy. And it was because of collusion. This thing was orchestrated. A lot of things had to come together for it all to be timed so perfectly. Nuclear radiation. Yeah. Well, Mark Douglas, I think the trumpets are blowing. I don't know how many of them. The horsemen are riding. The four horsemen are riding. Yeah. Separation is happening. Or maybe it has already happened. I don't know if it's complete yet. And now this stuff, it's gonna come, man. It's gonna come. So people, we have to stay prayed up for real. For real. They're gonna drop some real bombs. They're gonna knock out the power for real. What's gonna happen in your city when the power go out? I know how it's gonna be in my city. Shh. I know how it is when the power is on. You see what I'm saying? Man, I know how it's gonna be when the power is not on. Ooh, when that storm just hit the other week, man, crime went up. Man, the most fearful thing would be you have to expect the unexpected because a lot of people think you're just gonna be able to turn your tap water on and drink it. No, you're not. You're not gonna be able to drink it. Most likely, you're not gonna be able to drink it. Hunger, thirst, heat. It's a bad combination. It's a bad combination. People get dehydrated, get weak, fall out somewhere. Sure, man, it ain't gonna take long. Yeah. And then all the mosquitoes, man, mosquito-borne illnesses. Then we're gonna have to worry about stuff like snakes, scorpions, spiders spreading, you know. And then people get so desperate, they'll drink any kind of water. And they may be doing themselves more harm than good. Yeah. These are them days, guys. These are them times. They're setting it up like that. Those are the ones they're letting come in, and they're spreading them all over the country, untreated. Wow. So Zoe Round, where are you? Where you couldn't drink the water without boiling it? Wow. So and it's a new tick on the rise in the country from Asia, and it's deadly. and it spreads, and it brings all kind of diseases. Yeah, man. It's heavy information, guys, but the stuff is hitting the fan right now. The worst thing that can happen now is for the currency to somehow shut off. ATM, that will unleash like instant chaos on the city. Instant chaos. You know how fast somebody gonna try to rob you. You know how fast you want to have a peaceful day, and you might have to start shooting. Wow, Myra. And then this, oh man, rats in California, black plague. Yeah, this is the big one though. This is the big one. So we have to remember to stay calm and stay prayed up. Yeah, Myra, the deer, they have there's a zombie virus going around that the deer are getting and the raccoons are getting. Yeah, it's about to get ugly, guys. Yeah, fearmonger. Okay, everybody. So this is get your daily dose. Almost out of beer, man. So get your daily dose. You know this. They saying this is yeah, exactly. Just leave it alone, man. This shoot, man. We really gonna have to. You're not gonna be able to rely on no 911. It's gonna be taxed. You might pick up the dial 911. The signal might be busy. And then if the lights go out like in New York, man, the red lights and stuff, man, come on, man. How chaotic would it be? Shoot, people ain't gonna be courteous and wait if the light is flashing or not. They gonna everybody got somewhere to go, got somewhere to be. Oh man, it jump off fast, fast. Make it easy while we all distracted with all this dumb stuff. Somebody march right in, start rounding people up. Yeah, start rounding people up, taking them to the camp. Re-education. Those who cannot be re-educated will have to be eliminated. Man, I don't even know this time. Last time, yeah, I saw it, and like you say, they intervened. They pumped it back up. This time, man, it could even be like any day now. I don't want to even get into calling it because it's all manipulated. It's been all manipulated since then. But the bonds are the bonds are selling off. The bonds are that's a bad sign. A lot of companies are laying off. You know, this is the everything bubble. Seems like. Yeah. So, and then a lot of people are depending on insurance, and insurance is not paying for a lot of this stuff that's being damaged with this weather, man. So you're just losing. You're losing. You're just losing everything. So Writings on the wall, guys. I'm not talking about no 5, 10 years out. No, no, no. Hold on to your hats. It's gonna be a bumpy ride. With that said, Beyond Babbitt, this is your host, Brian Anthony. Over and out. Brian Anthony with Beyond Babbitt. Over and out. Love y'all, man. Peace and blessings.